Afghanistan's Ministry of Interior Affairs has said girls will be allowed to return to secondary schools soon. Following the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan, teenage girls stay home from school until a safe learning environment could be established. But boys in all grades and girls of primary age were told to return to school.
A notorious Haitian gang known for brazen kidnappings and killings has been accused by police of kidnapping 17 Christian missionaries, including 5 children, from a US-based organization. Haiti has seen a spike in kidnappings following the killing of President Jovenel Moïse in July as armed gangs take advantage of spreading insecurity and a political crisis aggravated by Moïse's assassination.
Israeli settlers have committed violent, daily attacks against Palestinian villages and residents harvesting their olive trees over the past week. While settler attacks are a frequent, near-daily reality for Palestinian villages, the number and intensity of attacks increased during the olive harvest season, which runs until November, as settlers target families working on their lands.
Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthi movement said it has seized new territory in the energy-rich provinces of Shabwa and Marib, gains confirmed by sources, as it presses an offensive likely to implicate international peace efforts.
Police in Bangladesh have detained at least 300 suspects after 2 Hindu men were killed and temples vandalized following unrest triggered by the alleged desecration of the Muslim holy book during a Hindu religious festival last week.
At least 22 people were killed after heavy rains lashed the South Indian state of Kerala over the weekend, officials said. Rainfall across the state led to flash floods and landslides areas, with the Indian Army and Navy called out to rescue residents.
1 person died and another 7 were injured in a US university, a couple of days after another gun incident at the same school took place a few days earlier. The school tweeted the student was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, and the person killed was not enrolled at the university.
The impression that Pakistan's negotiations with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, have failed is false, said advisor to the Prime Minister on Finance Shaukat Tehran. TASS advisor said Pakistan is still negotiating a deal with the IMF.
The 46th session of the National Rihmatul Alameen Conference opens in Islamabad today. Under the official celebrations of Eid Milad-un-Nabi in a befitting manner. Uday Conference, titled Role of Masjid, Madaris, Campus, and Imam Bargas for the Promotion of Unity and Harmony in the Light of Teachings of the Holy Prophet peace be upon him, would conclude on Tuesday.
Pakistan has lost 11 people to the coronavirus. According to NCOC, 663 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. The positivity rate of the country stands at 1.66%.
PPP chairperson Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said that the PPP will continue its anti-government campaign until Prime Minister Imran Khan is ousted. Bilawal claimed that the government's end has begun.
The US dollar made a new high against the rupee on Monday, soaring to 172 rupees in the interbank market. A web-based financial data and analytics portal's report said that strong demand for the greenback as well as rising prices of crude oil in international markets were behind the latest round of erosion in the rupee's value.
Facebook says it plans to hire 10,000 workers in the European Union over the next 5 years to work on a new computing platform where people exist and communicate in shared virtual spaces. It's a futuristic notion for connecting people online that encompasses augmented and virtual reality.